a while though. Let's do more of Chinatown for a little bit. Where were we? Please contact Detective Shahad Maznawi in 24 hours or receipt to rearrange processing. Failure to comply with official SPF notices may result in fines up to $50,000. Miss Amira Dharma, private investigator, license number 2410192. You are hereby required to present yourself at SPF Central Station in relation to ongoing Jane Doe investigation immediately. Do I have an email about it? Nathan Mash Nawi speaking. This is the Amira Dharma, Chinatown Detective Agency. Told to call you. Dang right you were. Get your butt down, your Dharma, SPF HQ. Don't keep me waiting. Definitely not good. No, I've had this game open for a couple days. Maybe I'll reboot it real quick. We didn't do anything, so one sec. Dong dong ding. It's been open since I last played, was like the 9th, I think. Something like that. Maybe. I don't remember. The 10th is the 13th. Maybe the 11th actually. I don't know. 12th. The 13th. It was the 10th. 1932, 1932. Doesn't matter. And when you're my saves, it's probably you. What are you doing? Is this not like an open hallway? What were you doing? Miss Dharma. Alright, let's go. The tyrants? Sorry, tyrants. Far you might? Fear. That was fear. Hard to tell. Couldn't see the word. No, I don't want to fly there. I don't want to map there. This might be right. I don't remember. No. What a Bugus. The bus fare is killing me, Smalls. Told to report to about darn time. That's right, Dharma. We got a lot to talk about. I hope this was just a friendly. I hope this was just a friendly. I disappeared. I was being stewed. Only thing to do was concentrate on not letting it get to me. When a posterior Caucasian male, 30-35, 6'2", blue hair, wanted in connection with several acts of civil unrest, including destruction of corporate property. Odd place for internal or inter-office memo. All staff, due to the ongoing delivery service strikes on ration systems, is now in place. Please see head of logistics for more info. Things relic of the past, a tape-fed piece of the 2000s with a 50-50 chance of garbling each interview in oblivion. Blinds are closed, so weird. I guess this meeting isn't even official. Better play it safe. I'm going crazy in here, man. Havelock bombing Jane, no investigation, case ID 260384, Dharma debrief, Officer Marshnawi, and Fat present. Bahat? Okay, Ms. Dharma. Amira is fine. Ms. Dharma, why don't you tell us how you got involved in the Havelock case? I have the right to decline confidentiality. If a private citizen wants me to investigate something, that's their right. And mine is to keep the details between us. Fine, but you admit to being involved? Admit is a rather charged word. I've done some work around the Havelock bombing, though, yes. Pulled your records, you know? From your old SPF days. Didn't we, Bahat? Mm-hmm. I don't even see the officer. Quite a read. A record number of first-year bus for a rookie wounded in action on your very first take. Call it the Toa Peo Pulverizer. Isn't that impressive? Sure is. Is there a point here somewhere? You see, me and Baha were just two lowly officers. A couple of beat cops who got lucky. Real lucky. Surely to know what a big shot investigator like yourself makes of the case. Bombing was a murder. One death, no ID, death by drone. Well, you showed us, good and proper. Downright humbled. Look, officers, I want to work. Much as I enjoy chatting with two of Singapore's finest, we really should be getting back to work. Alright, say hi, enough of this bullcrap. Remember Dr. Lee, Wu and Wai, the coroner? Yeah, we had a little chat. Turns out the body wasn't the only thing that made it out of the crime scene. Know anything about that, Ms. Dharma? Coroner mentioned something about objects retrieved from the fire. I don't remember what they were. Isn't that convenient? Clay tablet, bunch of writing on it. Dr. Lee swore it was in his morgue when you arrived, and it wasn't after you left. I don't even bother, Dharma. We know you took it. See, there's something you've forgotten since you left us. We love the city, every street, every building, every room. We own. Sorry, we're there watching. What'd you find in New Delhi, Dharma? Been deep before you answer. Real deep. I took the tablet, but my case is my case. If you're going to arrest me, arrest me. You know what, Dharma? We just might. Here's the news. You're mine, Dharma. Penal Code Violation 201. Whoever knowing or having reason to believe that the offense has been committed, causes any evidence of the commission of that offense to disappear, may be punished with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 10 years and shall be liable to fine. Full of secrets, this one. Playing things close to your chest, I can respect that, especially with a chest as fine as yours. But that's playing with fire, Dharma. See the palm of my hand? That's where you live now. Single wrong move and other interference like this, these fingers are likely to come crashing down. Several countries have now declared national emergencies due to the ongoing crisis caused by mass strike action. Coalition of United Unions have refused to negotiate with any other nation state, claiming against corporations such as Ambidex and DAS, who hold more sway. CUU Representative Marlon Simons was seen. Knock knock. Mirror, hey, you okay? Not really, Justin. What happened? Really don't want to talk about it. Wouldn't have anything to do with you being sent to SPF HQ the other day. Been seen at SPF HQ the other day. It was Baha, wasn't it? Him and his lackey, whatever his name is. Did they pull you in, Justin? I knew they'd pull something like this. Let's see what their supervisor thinks about them messing with with private citizens. Justin, will you listen to me, please? I needed a lead in the Pandy case. Something to go on. I borrowed evidence from the morgue. You what? Tablet, the only thing left from the fire, except Pandy's remains. I took it. Amira, I know, Justin, but this case is big. You feel as much as I do. I went desperate and I flipped up. Now those two goons had me tired at the end of the string. We're not behind bars, that's the start. Can't say I'm not disappointed, but you were not the first to bend the rules to catch a killer, and you won't be the last. Can't tell anyone you know, they made promises. I bet they did. Anyway, I may have another lead for you, one that doesn't involve breaking the law. Dr. Khan, he got in touch with me. How did he? No way, the guys that got some crazy contacts in the force. Even got me my private number. Told me to pass along a message. She wants to meet both of us. Where? The White Mare. Not sure when. I'll let you know when I do. Watch your back, Amir. You got the attention of the SPF's worst. More than anyone, you know what they're capable of. Okay, Con. Justin and Con would be waiting for me. Should meet them at the White Mare. Don't be late for this one. 8 p.m. tonight. We've seen this. It's in Bugis. No, it's in Bugis. Bit early, but that's fine. Ms. Dharma, welcome. This is my assistant, Sammy DeZoza, a pleasure. Officer Ko was telling me Miga may have not been the first death in this case. Apparently not. Anything new on the jogging man, Justin? Zip. Killed in a drone explosion a little over a year ago. No suspects, no ID. Apparently this is an industrial accident, though the owner of the drone was never found. In any case, looks like we may have another route to pursue. Officers Miga was almost a shut-in. Woman of singular force. Focus. I gathered. Her apartment was, if a person's home was a reflection of the self, let's just say Miga. Working with a blank slate. Broke into her apartment. No. My point is she had a few acquaintances, but she did mention one. A man named Danton. Pierre Danton. Danton Aeronautical Solutions. The drone consortium. By the way, we used to visit. What am I saying? I don't like saying words I don't know. Used to visit the temple sometimes. I always had the impression it was an appearance's sake. It was for appearance's sake more than anything. It was a valuable donor until he disappeared about a year ago. When our jogging man bought it, almost to the day. While away indeed. Chances are he's holed up in one of his factories. There are dozens though. The minute dropping without a solid lead. Luckily, I have an ace in the hole. Danton Aeronautical is right in the middle of the CUU mess. Coalition of the United Nations. The industrial strikes. Indeed, Danton hired a fleet of contract engineers and paid them peanuts. As soon as the CUU came, Danton found himself on the business end of an employee revolution. Not only did they join the strike, they released a bunch of confidential information onto the dark web, including the transmission signal using Danton's proprietary encoding method. Signal I just so happened to have obtained. Looks like the hunt isn't dead on the water. I have no idea if it contains any traceable information, but there's one thing I've learned from disgruntled former employees, is that they will do everything in their power to let the world know exactly who disgruntled them. And exactly where the skeletons are. Ms. Dharma, I would like to officially hire you to see this through. Maka's death? Well, we may not have been close, but if Danton had something to do with it, who knows, I might be in danger myself. But I accept the offer, Dr. Khan. This is all leading to something big, and I want to be there when I finally emerge from the shadows. And it's settled. Call me as soon as you're analyzed the signal, Ms. Dharma. If there's anything to analyze at all. Heading back to the office, come see me if you need anything. Sorry, Sammy, I'm flying solo from here on out. Need to check out the transmission, see if there's anything traceable. Signal was a whole bunch of nothing, static and sounds effects like an arcade machine in a blender. Not giving up that easy, I could talk to Sammy, he wasn't a signal corpse, maybe we could make sense of it. Or we could go see Mei Ting. No, we don't talk to Mei Ting, we go to Sammy. Mei Ting gives you the answers. We just want to figure it out ourselves, but we'll get a... Sammy who actually has ears, Amira seems to have lost her ears. So, we don't get sound anymore except for music. I don't live here. I live in Chinatown. Miss Dharma did a little digging into our chest, and Danton is deeply secretive a figure despite his gracious public image. Little I could find. Previously a genius-level programmer, focused on machine learning, convinced Vietnam to update their aging internal post with automation, his own, of course. Obsessed with World War II and paraphernalia. His family were high-ranking members of the Vichy Reign back then. Part of the reason why he left France after the recent uprisings. He came down hard on worker unions, which led to the current walkout and transmission theft. By all accounts, he generally believes that he believes them a threat to society. Hasn't been seen in public in over a year. I'm afraid this will come up with one of ours as a PI. Only one of us is a PI. Good luck. Dear Dharma, tired of losing out to the tough guys, sick of finishing last, want to show the ladies the real you with her new erectology. You can become the best version of you. See the results only in 10 days. Start a package only $100. Includes 20 doses of erectocene and patented cream applicator. Don't miss out on exclusive offer. Erectology SG. Don't go to the website. The daily summary. We are the news. Get out of here. Sammy, I need help with the news. What would drive a man to kill a friend? I can think of a few reasons. We all harbor grudges, even me, but to act on them in such a manner, and to light up the sky with flaming swords and apocalyptic missives. I'm not one to deem a person beyond saving, but if Danton is behind his killings, we need to tread carefully indeed. What are you thinking about all this? I think we're dealing with a wounded ego. Soul in search of vengeance. Anger is a useful tool. Without it, we'd be nothing but prey for those who seek power and control. But only one can drown in it if they are not careful. Whoever is behind these killings, they're up to their neck and rising. Danton. Legend knew Danton. Only on sight. He'd visit with Caleb occasionally in honor even to the most generous donors, but I think he was really there for Ariel. Who knows what they talked about, but one can summarize it wasn't particularly spiritual. Told you of my time in the Single Corpse. This was where you met Caleb. Indeed, he would have loved this, a puzzle of overlapping sine waves and frequencies. There is a place not far from here where I believe I could analyze this further. A lot of time spent there is not free or even cheap, but if you can spare the funds, say 2 hours, I might have something for you. Of course, do you have some other less expensive method? Maybe. Shame will do let me know if it doesn't work out. Can I do it myself? I don't know. If I can do it myself and I have him do it, I will, but I don't know if I can. I don't know what places I can go to where I could do it. That's the thing. We can do it on our computer, so ours I can tell. iPhone. No? Can I call it and hear it? Didn't think so. Alright, Sammy, you're hired. Oh no. It's late for him. He's off the clock. Mei Ting, you're not gonna do it. Sammy? Sammy. It's 11 in the morning, Sammy. When do you get here? Oh no, he's dead. The holy book. Okay. Maybe Sammy's back. Rip Sammy? I don't want to call Mei Ting. I don't want to do it. I mean, we can call Mei Ting and load a save, and then just ignore. If she can tell me where to go, like if I can actually, I don't know what I can interact with this game. You can't really do much until they put you into a room where you can. So I don't think I can go somewhere and actually like do something. Is the thing. Are you mating? Place isn't looking great, mating. It's looking good day, Simi. You're not just here for a Wi-Fi. How can I help you? I don't get hints from you. Can I get a hint, please? I just want to know where to go, if I can even do it myself. I think their code and need some help translating it into something useful. Well, that's rough. I know we've been through a lot together, but you realize I'm a librarian, right? There's noise to me. I mean, if you can get someone to clean it up, give me something to go on. I'm understanding could help here. Who? Never mind. Yes, but Sammy is no longer available for me. He's gone. He's disappeared without a trace. I think he's been kidnapped. I could load a save, flip dialogue, and just talk to Sammy and don't hit no right away. Maybe this works the weird hours for like 3 hours a day. From like noon to 5. I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't work. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I know there's a different option. I didn't realize there's a different option. So, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But I gotta get to the dialogue, man. Justin. I didn't want to tell him about what's his face, but like I just hit the wrong button. I like to make progress and not just with 3 scenes. I start the case and then not be able to do anything. Well, how come every time I switch stinking... That's an old one? Never mind. Hopefully it's an old bill. Every time you like load a save, you have to pay another bill, man. We don't got that stinking income. There's me 8,000. I'm paying Sammy not even to show up. It's cracked. Not so fast, Sammy. Not so freaking fast. Not yet. Take a look. Don't you go anywhere. No, I hit the wrong button. Sammy, don't be gone, Sammy. Are you here? No, Sammy. If Sammy's not, if I leave the area, come back, and Sammy's not here, I'm just gonna go mating for a solution. I'm sorry, I lose out on the achievement, but I would like to fire Sammy, please. He's done. Be gone, kiddo. I'm translating it. Horrible noise. That's rough. I know we've been through a lot together, but you guys are my librarian, right? Noise me. I don't want to load the save again. Oh my gosh. Ah, load game. Have a seat, Ms. Dharma? Okay, well. I don't care. Just hit the A button. map, please. Nope, Tabugus. You son of a gun. Okay, to Sammy in Chinatown. Office. Sammy, you better be here or you're fired. It's just the truth of it. No, 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 no. Not that doing 2 hours, confident I can work this out. I'm gonna wait it out, or I've been seeing. Who wants to see mating? Maybe I should pop in for a visit. Nah, she's cool in her own. It hasn't even been two minutes, let alone 2 hours. Blast from the past, messing around with single decoders and oscilloscopes brought back a lot of pleasant memories. Anyway, the transmission you gave me was incredibly complex, yet in my mind it was immense value that people are more in the know than the aging monk with national service level skills. Underneath it all was something else, very much out of the place. I think I know what it is, but I'll make it what you will. I've attached to the email. Best of luck. How do I view the attachment, Sammy? How do I view the attachment, Sammy? Probably just inner case, huh? Harry Con. I don't want to go to Meiting. Code of some kind. I need to translate that and call Khan. Oh, Meiting. I just don't know how to interact with it. My sound might be bugged for all I know. We haven't had dialogue in this entire session, so it wouldn't be the first time. May? Some sort of code here? Ooh, interesting. Well, I can't be sure, but that sounds an awful like Morse code to me. Yeah, old comms technique, used on chips and stuff. Use combos of dots and dashes, spell letters and numbers. Let me just whack this into a voila. Here's a transcript. Mating, you never seem to amaze me. Well, you've earned it. Thanks, Chet. There's my achievement, by the way. Drink your Ovaltine. I don't need Wikipedia, I just need to see the Morse code. Can I go to images then? Um, not a number? There's no numbers in that list. Alright, fine, I'll just use dots and dashes. Three. $38. 5. N. It's an address. 1, maybe not. Four. 1. 4. 3. 385N1014143. I'm not sure you're an N. Yes. Yes, I am. Well, there you go. Before we do any more, I gotta use the bathroom. Sorry we didn't make any progress, but I had to go 8 different dimensions to talk to Sammy. I'll be back.